my screen.
Sorry, anybody from Giza that can help Tinda share his screen, or should I share it from my name? Timida, you'll be sharing on her behalf.
All right, give me a minute. I'll share my screen from here.
All right. Immediately your screen is up, please. I'm going to start the timer.
All right.
Can I share from my end? It's like it's taking some time.
Yes, please, you can share from your end.
Please confirm if you can see my screen. Timida, can you see my screen?
Yes, Esther, I can see your screen.
All right. I think you're all set now, right?
Please, can I have like 2 minutes? Just 2 minutes. Please just hold on. Just 2 minutes. So that it won't start.
Okay. I guess we just go to another group for now. It's like you are still on set with and balanced. I'll just go to another team for now while you figure out yourself. Okay. So you probably come later on. All right, I'll be going for another team now while Giza team try to make themselves. All right. The next thing that I'll be going in now is hi Team Apollo. I want to believe you are ready. Please, all other teams should be ready. Team Apollo ready?
Yes, we're ready. I'm ready.
Oh, awesome.
Let me share my screen. Can you hear me properly?
Yes, I can hear you. It would be nice if you can increase probably maybe your audio, or you increase your, so that we can hear you properly. Please, all of that things should be on standby. It won't be nice if it gets to your turn and you're trying to delay the panelists, or you are found unsettled, please. Thank you very much. We still can't see your screen, Cindy, if you're sharing.
Okay, let me share it. Can you see it now?
Still coming up. All right, yes, we can see it now. And then your time starts now. I want to believe you can see the time.
I can't. Okay, I can. Okay, I can see it. Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Cindy Oba from Group Apollo, and I'll be taking the first half of this presentation on our marketing strategy and the work we've put into building a result-driven product for the African fitness market. Please, can you confirm that you can still hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, great. So first, I'll be starting with our background. Africa's growing interest in fitness faces challenges like limited time, low motivation, and access to quality resources. Existing fitness apps lack personalization or only provide basic workouts. Elevate Fit bridges the gap, offering AI-powered personalized fitness that's accessible and fits users' busy lives. Our vision statement is simple yet powerful, revolutionizing personal fitness through AI-powered personalization and community engagement. We're here to make fitness both accessible and personalized for everyone. Our core value proposition is that Elevate Fit transforms fitness into a personalized, data-driven experience using AI technology and expert guidance, delivering a premium yet affordable experience. So, onto the key features of our app. The key features of our app include AI-powered personalization, adapting workouts to individual goals, real-time coaching that adjusts as users improve, progress tracking with wearables like smartwatch, nutrition support to match fitness goals, and community engagement to keep users motivated. Onto our market research. Our research aimed to understand our potential users' motivations, preferences, and needs. Through survey, we identified key factors that would inform our product features and marketing approach. From our survey, our key findings include that our core market is young professionals and students aged 18 to 35 with an even gender split and predominantly urban-based, meaning that most of them live in urban environments. There's a strong product market fit with users desiring personalization above all else, meaning that products is needed in the industry because people want a platform that can personalize their fitness process. Our audience is price sensitive, and we believe that a free trial would be an effective tool to drive conversions rather. Onto our SWOT analysis. Our SWOT analysis shows both our strengths and our areas for growth. Our strengths include personalized fitness, AI coaching, community engagement, and flexible pricing options. Our weaknesses include low brand visibility and limited funding for marketing. Our opportunities are influencer partnerships, a rapidly growing market, and gamification potential. Then our threats are high competition, economic shifts, and evolving fitness trends. We identified 3 brands as part of our competitors: Freeletics, Les Mills, and MyFitnessPal. In comparison to them, Elevate Fit focused on advanced personalization, affordability, and community support, which is what makes it stand out. While others may have strong brand presence or specific features, a holistic, personalized approach meets the unique needs of our target audience. Now, we created 2 customer personas, which include a fitness enthusiast and a busy professional. The reason why we chose these is because both groups prioritize health but need a solution that's accessible and flexible. These personas help us tailor our messaging and features to meet their specific needs and challenges, ensuring that Elevate Fit speaks directly to them. Then, our customer journey map. Our customer journey map consists of 6 stages. The awareness stage, which builds curiosity through social media and influencer campaigns. Then our consideration stage, which we would do by offering a free trial and demo videos to engage our user interest. Sign up and onboarding stage, which we would do by simplifying the onboarding that quickly shows value through personalization. Then engagement. We plan to accomplish this by gamification and community activities, keeping users engaged. Then retention, which we would do by creating new challenges, updates, and rewards to encourage continued use. Finally, advocacy, which we would increase by referral programs to incentivize users to recommend Elevate Fit to their peers. Then product positioning and messaging. Elevate Fit is positioned as an affordable AI-powered app for personalized workouts and community support. Our core messaging is very clear. fitness that fits your life, where AI meets determination. And our tagline, your personal fitness evolution, captures Elevate Fit's unique approach and motivates users to join the journey. Finally, sorry, I think that was it. Apologies, I'm trying to, I think my Canvas skipped to the last page.
Yeah, Cindy, should I take it up from here?
Okay, no, I've reached where I'm meant to be. Okay. So, marketing campaigns and channels. Lastly, our marketing campaigns and channels are structured across 3 phases. The pre-launch phase. The pre-launch phase is meant to take 4 to 6 weeks, and our objective is to build awareness. And our tactics would include early access page, social media, influencer partnerships, and SEO and blogs. Then our launch phase. The objective of our launch phase is to drive downloads and increase onboarding. Our tactics here would be limited time discounts, app store optimization, paid ads, and in-app onboarding. Then finally, our post-launch stage. And during the post-launch stage, the objective would be to increase retention and advocacy. And the tactics would be weekly challenges, referral programs, and in-app rewards. By implementing these phases and using targeted channels, we're confident that we can achieve substantial growth and user engagement. So that's it on my bit. Now I'll pass it over to Temidayo, who will dive deeper into the strategies that support user acquisition, retention, and long-term growth. Thank you.
Hi, good morning. So I'm Temitope. I'm going to take over from here. So we've created a product launch and GTM strategy, go-to-market strategy, to introduce our Elevate Fit to the market, right? So we have a timeline we've created from 2 weeks before launch to after launch, right? So from 2 weeks before launch, we start building anticipation using social media posts and ads and creating wait list for early access sign up. Then 1 week before launch, we start doing countdown on social media, engage with our followers via posts and all of that. And then on launch day, we do the official launch announcement, introduce a limited time discount on premium plans, and welcome message with personalized onboarding in app. Then week after launch, we do the welcome sequence for sign-ups, host a progress campaign to encourage user-generated content. 2 to 4 weeks after launch, post-launch, we introduce our fitness challenges. Then we do a referral campaigns with discounts. Then what we keep doing after launch is to encourage updates and to keep our content fresh. Sorry, I think. Yeah, so our pricing strategy. So we evaluated the kind of strategies we want to use for Elevate Fit, and then we decided to go with a combination of perceived value pricing and dynamic pricing for optimal market success. So for perceived value pricing is based on what users think of the value of the features we give through Elevate Fit. So it allows pricing to reflect the true value proposition. Then dynamic pricing enables us to have tiered offerings and encourages flexibility to adjust pricing based on usage levels, seasonal demand, and market response. So this combination will help Elevate Fit to maximize revenue while delivering clear value, capture different market segments through our tiered offerings, so people can choose whatever tier they think works better for them. So we created pricing plans. We started with free because based on the questionnaires we did during our initial market research, people told us that a free trial, we encourage them to try the app. So we incorporated that in our pricing plan. We have the momentum, energize, peak performance. So these are the tiers based on number of features available. Then we have the distribution channels. The app is going to be distributed through Play Store, Then we have our website. We have local gym partnerships, then in-app promotions and paid advertising. The tactics to improve App Store is to optimize. It's called App Store optimization. Then on our website, we're going to create a dedicated landing page with CTAs for downloads and all, and then promote with local gyms. Use specific QR codes for different gyms so we can track which gyms are bringing us more customers. So for our sales enablement and marketing collateral, these are materials we have created to help our sales teams to improve their work. So we've created a product guide. It includes different categories, getting started with Elevate Fit, the key features, the community and challenges. So all of these have answers that customers may have. And then we created a frequently asked question document to include whatever questions we think our potential customers may have or existing customers. Then our strategy to engage our users and get feedback. So we have personalized onboarding, gamification, and community building. So when a user signs up, we make sure the onboarding stage is tailored to the app features, and they are guided on how to set up for their fitness goals, and also to build user confidence from day one. And for gamification, to keep them coming back, so they can see progress as they go on, and then get encouraged to continue and use the app more. Then community building is a very, very important part of Elevate Fit's proposition. As well as you are working on your health, working on your fitness, you see like-minded people and then work together with them, and that increases motivation. Then our tactics for engagement include smart notifications, which are personalized reminders, workout alerts, nutrition and activity tracking. All of these help to increase engagement in the app. Then educational content, fitness tips, workout guides, and more. Now, how do we get feedback? We get feedback through the in-app surveys, the App Store reviews, social media monitoring, live chat support, then feature-specific feedback forms which we send to users. These are how we collect feedback. Then we process it through social media listening, AI-powered chat support, and routing all the insights we get to the product team. Then how do we iterate and improve the app? We do it continuously, quarterly feature updates, A/B testing, data-driven improvements. Then we make sure we are transparent with everything that we improve in the app. We create a what's new section anytime we introduce something new to the app. Then a change log for updates. Then we demonstrate implementation of user feedback we get. Then community involvement also is a very important part of our iteration and improvement. So we got data from the first 3 months of app usage. So we are told to analyze this data, and then we did some analysis. So we did analysis of the revenue growth and market validation, right? So from May to July, revenue increased from $20,000 to $22,000. Then premium plan, we found out that premium plan gives us the most revenue share. Then Google Ads turned out to be our top channel for user acquisition. Then our top market we find out is Uganda, and then South Africa comes after. Then the premium plan turns out to be performing best in South Africa and Uganda. So users acquired in these 3 months were 499, acquisition effectiveness, then monthly growth in premium rates. Then the highest fitness goals, like when people sign up to the app, the highest goals, the goals they want the most is to lose weight, right? This is what we found out from the 3 months of customer data. Then our recommendations is to expand in South Africa and Uganda, tailor marketing strategies for Ghana, customize content to regional preferences, increase investment in Google Ads, introduce enhanced weight loss, tailor workout programs for specific markets. So the recommendations are to boost daily engagement, optimize user journey, strengthen core product, and data-driven engagement. So all of these, we have specific statistics for them, but time won't be enough to explain everything. So we actually have more data analysis, but due to the time we have, we can't say everything here. So we linked some. I could just show you a snapshot, I think. Sorry. Just to show that we have more analysis here. So we did the acquisition data analysis. We have install rate and all the insights we got from our data analysis. Then we also have the app performance analysis. So due to our time being short, we can't go through everything, but I think you can access it here. So thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Team Apollo. Is there any feedback from Khadijat? Any feedback? Do you have any question that you'd like for them to answer before you give them the feedback?
No question.
So over to you then.
Okay, I think you guys did a great job. Thank you for for the job well done that you did. I think you included everything that was necessary, right? I'm not sure I have much maybe negative feedback like that. So I think I'll just go through and give you guys your score. Let me see. I think you guys add creative for like how you want to look on social media. I think that is missing. Let me see. Okay, so you guys can add like creatives to see how you want to communicate by like your ads or social media. So I guess that's one thing that is missing, just like sample creatives to visualize, how you're going to basically sell yourself since one of the channels you want to use or one of your major marketing channels is going to be online marketing. Then also for your community. I'm not sure you mentioned where you want to host your community. You want to host it on Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp. What's the approach to building the community? Is it going to be very personalized, which will require you to use maybe WhatsApp or Telegram or even Discord?
So
I
the
guess,
community, sorry, can I respond?
yes, you can.
So like the community itself is like a feature of the app. So part of the pricing plans we have for the free tier, they can only view what is in the community, the feed. They can't contribute. So it's like a feature of the app itself. So people can, it's like, Adidas running app. So
Yes.
something like that, yeah, is integrated into the app itself.
Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. Esther, the sheet is not editable. Please, you need to grant edit access.
Khadija, you can check now.
Okay.
All right. I think we can proceed to the next. Who is Adeogun Kokoko? Hi. I want to confirm if it's the person you're expecting. Hi, Adiola Kokora. All right, let me just proceed to the next team. Best of luck to the next team. Right. Okay, so that was team Apollo. All right. Sorry, I have to remove team Apollo from the wheel. Okay. Please confirm if you can see my screen. Team Colossus, you are next, and I want to believe you are ready for us. Hi, Team Colossus.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. And good morning, everyone. Ifeoluwa, can you please help with presenting our slides?
Yeah, sure. Just give me a second.
Thank you. Okay, so while he's presenting his screen, I think I would just like to say that today you're not about to hear a product marketing plan for a fitness app, because we're not here to sell a product. We're here to sell an emotion, an aspiration, and a movement. Because let's be real, nobody comes to a fitness app to just buy fitness. They come for something deeper. And what we're offering with Elevate Fit isn't just about workouts, plans, or let's say results, right? We want to offer you that feeling of elevation, the power to rise, the power to improve and break through in every area of your life. So what we did at Team Colossus was to treat this as an emotionally led campaign. Because when we look at it, when we looked at some of the insights that we gathered from our market research, realized that this is not just a product campaign, it is a behavioral change campaign. We're taking people from a point A where they are not really into fitness, or they have doubts, or they have concerns about fitness, and taking them to a point B where they are led to use our products to achieve a particular goal. So now imagine a feeling where we're making our target audience feel like this is not just another area of your life where you are slacking. They're already used to the feeling of elevation. So now take it further with Elevate Fit. So while we're still waiting for our presentation slide to come on, I think I'll just start, going ahead. I want you to listen to my voice, and because we're mostly going to be summarizing what we have a lot of slides, but we will not bore you with all of that, all of those details. So basically, right, are the slides coming on?
Yeah, can you see the screen now?
It's showing that you're sharing your screen, but I can't really see anything.
Okay, how
Okay,
about now?
yes, we can see. Okay, so guys, like I said, we're going to go on a ride where we're talking about a product that works more than just a fitness app, but like an emotional product that allows our TA to achieve their dreams. So now, next slide. About us. Elevate Fit is a dynamic fitness startup. We're offering personalized AI-driven fitness solutions. Our core features are AI-powered virtual coaching, comprehensive tracking, personalized workout plans and nutrition. And our vision is to revolutionize the Nigerian fitness industry. So next slide. We cannot talk about a product without doing market research and analysis. And that was what led to us doing an overview of the Nigerian market. One of the things that we discovered was that during the COVID-19 period, there was like a shift in the mindset of people. Think of all the people that that are now working out, or they are now gym bros. Something happened during that COVID era that spurred that interest in health and fitness. I think it was the fact that people think they were dying soon, or people saw the importance of living healthy. So, right, looking after that, we went into our market size. We have 130 million plus internet users in Nigeria. That's our total addressable market. But we're realistic enough to know that we cannot service everybody. So from that market, right, we arrived at our 9 million serviceable, obtainable market. And then we noticed some trends again. There's a rising interest in digital fitness solutions. And further in the slides, we'll tell you why. And now there's a greater focus on overall wellness. A lot of people are coming down with medical conditions. People are now becoming so interested in knowing about their mental health. And so because after we did our research, we wanted to back it up with data from real life people, the kind of people that we're targeting. So next slide, we carried out a survey where we spoke to 20 different people. And then they told us, these people within the ages of 22 to 30, they told us about the fact that, we want to we have an interest in this app. We are interested in AI-driven solutions. We want to take our fitness more seriously. And then we got the validation that we needed that, our TA have expressed this potential interest in our products. And that was what led to the birth of us creating a campaign that was emotionally led. So now to understand our TA, next slide, right? We decided to break them down into different categories. Oh yeah, some of the things that we got from our survey was they had some challenges like the fact that they had no time, lack of motivation, and all of that. But those are the things that informed, how we decided to approach this campaign differently. And moving on to the next slide, to understand our TA, we looked at the urban millennials and Gen Zs. They are 18 to 35, they are tech savvy. And one of the things for them is they want workouts that can be done at home. They are all about convenience and flexibility. And I also noticed that for them, right, when it comes to their own fitness, they care so much about body image. They maintain fitness for aesthetics purposes, slim waist, big glutes, six packs, all of that looking nice because I want people to know that I work out, that type of thing. But there's a growing interest in wellness for them. So next slide, we have our busy working class professionals. These are the working class guys. They want efficiency, they want convenience. The way everything goes smoothly in the office for them, they also want the same thing with their workouts. So they prefer short, effective workouts. Their pain points are they don't have time. And now, like I mentioned earlier, we realize that a lot of people are coming down with medical conditions. And like I said, everything came from the fact that we analyzed, what could have led to that increase in the rise in fitness among Nigerians. So this set of people, they also want their fitness in check. Then the health conscious guys are the guys that, they're already health conscious. They are aware of the benefits of how they can manage chronic conditions. They like light to moderate workouts. And they're all about health as opposed to aesthetic. They don't care about how they look. I don't need to have, big glutes, six packs. What I need is to be healthy. And for my doctor to say, oh, your test result came out nice. So these people are really, really health conscious. And then a key part of our TA are women. When you look at it, right, women are now the rise of chronic illnesses that causes women to become overweight has become a thing now. So that has become like a pain point for a lot of women. So women are more interested in group activities. They want body weight exercises, something that will help them keep their weight in check. But then there's also the safety concern that I cannot go out, I cannot necessarily take a run at 6 a.m. in the morning because of safety. So they want the kind of solutions that can allow them to be flexible with how they work out and do it every time or any time of the day. All of this led us to developing our user persona. So now, who are we looking at? Next slide, please. We're looking at Femi. Femi is 25. Femi is a guy, he's a social media manager. Next slide, please. Sorry, can you guys still hear me?
Yes, we can.
Is our screen still presenting? Ife, are you still here? Yes, so I was talking about the user persona. We have Femi. Femi is 25. He wants fitness solutions that are trendy, that allow him to work out at home or in a premium gym for social media content. Let's not forget that everybody that joins the gym these days, sometimes they just want to take nice pictures. And that's why, eye fitness is actually a thing. And then we now move to our next set of TA. We have Obina. Obina is 50. He's a retired civil servant and he wants exercises that are low impact but effective, because he wants to manage his chronic health conditions. Let's not forget about that. And he wants to do that through structured exercise. So his pain point is limited access to fitness programs for his age group. And then he also finds membership fees to be very high. So his everyday activities include taking morning walks and stuff like that. So moving on to our second persona, women, Baraka is 37. She's a banker. She wants short, effective workouts. She just got recently diagnosed with high blood pressure because of her work schedule. And then she wants to be able to, distress and stay healthy for the long time. So now looking at all of this user persona, we also, decided to go into what are the fitness trends in Nigeria to even start with. People are now preferring mobile first solutions. They want home-based workouts. They want wearable tech. I want to be able to calculate how many steps I've taken per day. They want community engagement. And then the pain point is that, they have high gym costs. So now we have 5 minutes to go. So I'm just going to go straight into our, we look at some of our competitors, we did SWOT analysis, and our product messaging is that we want to face Nigerians who are seeking flexible and personalized fitness solutions. Now let's go to the main reason why we're here, our marketing campaigns. For our marketing campaign, what we're doing is actually very different. Our big idea is elevate it all. What we're doing is we're doing an emotionally led product marketing campaign where we're telling people that just like you aspire to elevate your careers, your relationships, and your lifestyle, it's time to take that same energy into your fitness journey. So with Elevate Fit, you're not just elevating your fitness game. It's like you're achieving the same results that matches the progress that you make in every area of your life. So with our big idea, we're saying that while you're elevating your career, your style, your home, also elevate your fitness. So for Artist Face, what we've done so far is we've titled all our faces based on the different steps in working out. So for Artist Face now, next slide, please. If I just be going through the slides, I'm running through it. Artist Face now, we're calling our Artist Face the pre-workout phase. This is the phase where, instead of what we're doing, where we're telling people, or we're doing Google search ads, and we're targeting words like, workout, what we're targeting is for every time we do our Google search ads, when you type things like new house, new home, you are going to be seeing all our display ads. We're targeting people with keywords that they use when they want to search for things relating to elevating. So what we're doing at the Artist Face, we're also going to be putting out social media banners where we're talking about what if you could elevate your fitness just like you've elevated your lifestyle. And for our launch phase now, what we're doing is we're deploying key materials that is telling you about you've been raising the bar in life. Now raise your barbell with Elevate Fit. What we're doing is we're creating a parallel between the way you elevate different areas of your life with the way you should now elevate your game. So now we're taking it further with content marketing and blogging. We're going to be doing a lot of content marketing, user testimonials, blog posts, articles, and video content. Our digital ads are going to be targeted at people in such a way that you have a campaign called Elevate Your Routine that will highlight how all of our key features can fit all your needs. We're going to be having influencer partnerships, influencers in the fitness sector or in the fitness space, health coaches, where we have an Elevate challenge where they encourage their influencers to document their journey. We're going to be having online fitness and webinars, bringing in the community aspect of things. A referral program where elevate with friends. For every time you elevate, you get 30% off, when you refer your friends. At the sustenance phase, which is the post-workout phase. What we're doing for this is we'll continue with all of the things that we've done in our launch phase. Think of it as weekly challenges, user spotlight, community engagement, a referral program. I'm also going to be looking at the sense of community using a WhatsApp campaign for hyperlocal engagement. What we're doing is we're creating exclusive groups that get access to all of the flash discounts and things like that. Then podcast too is a big thing amongst our TA now. We're going to be sponsoring that. And let's not forget street activation and pop-up events. There's something that Verve is doing this morning that is a fitness party. Imagine us sponsoring things like that. These are some of the things that we have planned. And then moving to our product launch and go-to-market strategy, what we're doing basically is going to be targeting marketing assets that can work for B2B and B2C. Distribution channels will be app stores, website landing pages. There's lots of partnerships and collaborations. We're doing that. Our social media assets, carousel ads, hashtag campaigns, live workouts. For email marketing too, we're going to be doing a lot of welcome email series, feature highlight series, engagement email series, even corporate emails, yes, because the corporate sector is also part of the people who are targeting. Then infographics are going to be working where we're explaining workout plans, telling you, easy way to burn 100 calories, things like that. And then our flyers and posters for events too, we're going to be doing a lot of that where you can scan a barcode to get started. And in terms of other marketing materials like case studies and white papers, collateral and B2B materials, yes, we're targeting brands like that. So looking at pricing and packaging, right? We have we are thinking of starting with a freemium model where you get 3 months access, and then you'll be getting referral bonuses. We're also going to have like a premium tier where you pay monthly subscription, and then we also have like these add-on features. So for every for more features that you want on the app, you pay more for it. So we have the free, we have the premium, and then we have add-on features that you can pay for. And there's also the corporate pricing for people in the corporate sector where you can pay for all your staff, 50 employees, and all of that. And our justification is that iFitness just raised their money to like 40K per month. We're telling you to pay, less than 3.5 per month, and that is just the selling point for you, and you can work out at home. You don't have to fight for the barbell or wait for your turn before you can use the treadmill. That's one of the things that we're pushing for. And then our distribution channels, as mentioned earlier, online channels, offline channels, events and activation. Verve is doing a lot of great things with this Verve party that they are doing. And then moving on to user engagement, to keep our users engaged, the onboarding process has to be seamless. And we're doing just that. We're making sure that you can sign up on the go, and you can even scan to sign up. Gamification and rewards. Yes, we're going to have a leaderboard. We have notifications that remind you to work out at different times of the day. Something that tells you, oh, you've not done your workout today. Things like that are quirky, witty, and creative. Just to tap into the fact that, oh, you've had a great day at work, you aced that presentation, and now it's time. So unfortunately, we've gotten to the end of our presentation. And I just wanted to say that every other thing that you need to find out about our presentation is on our presentation deck. And thank you for coming on this journey with us. I hope you felt a bit elevated and you've been able to imagine life where all of the things that you're doing in your career also match up to your fitness game, your health game, and everything in terms of living a healthy life. Thank you very much, guys.
All right, thank you so much, Team Colossus. Okay, 30 minutes, 30 seconds. Yes, thank you so much, Team Colossus. Do we have? I was expecting team members to be bubbling. Hey, we did thank you to be bubbling on the group chat. Good team, good team. All right. Thank you so much for the wonderful session. Over to the panelists. Hi, Khadija. Yeah, over to panelists.
Hi. Yeah, so that was a wonderful presentation. I think it was the storytelling was good. And you basically you basically told us the story of Elevate Fit. Yeah, I think it was a very wonderful presentation. Like I'd given the feedback to the other group, what I would have loved to see more would be like things like your creative. I think for the last team and this team as well, your slides are a bit, wordy. There is a lot of text, and you have to remember that when you are presenting, especially if you are presenting to executive, like you don't need a lot of text. You just need to, highlight like the most important point. They're not going to be reading what you have on your screen. It is the story you tell about what you want to go and sell in the market that that will make them say, okay, yes, they believe in this marketing plan that you have come up with, and they think it will work. Um, I'm trying to scroll through. I think one thing that is missing is I'm not sure you added the goals. Did you add the goals? Like when you take your product to market, what do you aim to achieve? I'm not sure I saw that. I'm trying to scroll through your presentation. I'm not sure I saw like your KPIs, like what you want to achieve within the presentation. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Our KPIs were not like, should I say, explicitly stated. But one of the things that we did when we were writing
Hello.
recommendations. Can you hear me now?
Khadija, yes, we can hear you.
Okay, can you hear me? I was saying that we did not explicitly write out our KPIs, but what we did was to include them in the recommendations, but I didn't get to present that. One of the things that we did was to do a breakdown of what we intend to achieve, and those were things that we included in the recommendation slides. I don't know if that answers your question.
Yes, but that's so very important for you need to, when you want to take a product to market, you're asking the company to give you maybe $1 million or $500,000 or whatever amount it is. and your marketing plan has to speak to that. You understand? So you need to add the KPIs that, okay, if you give me 1 million naira, I'm going to get you, 5,000 customers. Out of 5,000 customers, you're going to get at least 1,000 active. That's what executives want to hear. Like, regardless of how beautiful your presentation is, you need to be able to clearly articulate how the company is going to make money from what you're selling. It's not about the how colorful the presentation is, right? It's about, for every organization, it's about, what their naira and kobo is, what are they going to make, what are they going to gain. So even though you have, sold us all these lofty ideas, at the end of the day, and
Khadija, if you're still speaking, we can't hear you.
CEO, depending on is going to think about how much is going to spend, how much is he making back, when will you break even and things like that. So that is not something you should actually leave out. You should actually include it. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. It's
Yes,
just that
your voice is breaking.
yeah. Khadija, if you can hear us, I can
Hello.
see that your audio is moving, but
Blue
we
and
can't.
MTN this
I
morning.
was
Both of them
advised
seem to be having
probably.
issues. Yeah, so I was giving.
All right. I guess I just network issues. I'll suggest you leave and rejoin. Probably it's going to help. Hi Everest. Good morning. We've been expecting you. I don't know if you met the last presentation. Do you want to give one or two inputs while we wait for Khadija sorting out our network issues? Hi Everest, can you hear me? Everest, I noticed you are talking, but I can't hear you. Or is it from my end? Can anybody hear Everest?
Hi, Esther.
All right,
Can you hear
awesome.
me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Hello, can you hear me now?
I can hear you, Khadija.
Yes, apologies. I'm not sure what's wrong with the internet today. Both MTN and Glo are acting up. I'm having to switch between network providers. So, like I was saying to Tim, is it Colossus? I'm like, it's not about the beauty of your presentation. At the end of the day, for a company, it's about numbers, right? How many users are they going to get? Because whatever you're presenting, you're supposed to work with a budget, and that budget is supposed to let them know, okay, if I've sold you this idea, so I need 500,000 naira, or I need XYZ amount, and when you give me XYZ amount to back all of these ideas that we want to execute on, at the end of the day, you're going to get 1,000 active users. We hope that at the end of 3 to 6 months, we retain them, so that you can drive revenue and things like that. It's so important, because when you're presenting to executives, that's really what they want to hear. Outside of the big ideas, want to share how is it going to translate into something meaningful for the company. Is it going to help them acquire users? Is it going to help them activate users? Is it going to help them retain users? Is it going to help them generate word of mouth, like their current users? At the end of the day, those are like the most important metrics that are going to be weighed with. So you leaving that part out is not so good. So when you go into the world and you need to sell something, if you want to sell to an executive, you've got to come with your numbers. It's so important. So I guess that's the feedback I have.
Okay, that is noted. Thank you very much.
All right. I got your message, Everest. Would you want to say something?
Oh, yeah, sure. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. Firstly, I have to apologize for joining late. So I joined like about 5 minutes late. So I probably missed this first team. So I don't know if I can get their slide. I can.
Yes, their slide is on the sheet that I shared with
Okay.
you.
Yeah. I see it.
All right.
So
So,
I can make feedback based on that. But
okay.
this particular team, at least I listened to everything from beginning to end. Khadija makes some important points, which is you need to kind of have an idea of where we are going. So if you're asking for money, you say, okay, give me this amount, so we can be able to get this amount. Do you understand? So that feedback is very important. The other thing I wanted to mention was looking at the research aspect of it. I'm like I'm huge on data, and almost every business person is all about data. Like how this market currently, what is the total addressable markets that we have when it comes to fitness? Do you have survey or research or published works that supports that this is the number of individuals that are interested in fitness, in which part of the country, which city are you looking at? So fitness might be a thing in Lagos, it might not be a thing in, let's say, Ilorin, for instance. So having like good research about the market you want to go into, so knowing that, oh, the total addressable market for this is 5 million people, or the serviceable addressable market is 2 million people. So that gives you an idea of the people you are targeting and the number or potential really of that market. So that research, I didn't say it in the presentation. Then the second thing is the pricing strategy. Your pricing strategy was it was too attractive, knowing that in Nigeria, we know how, and I say this because I see people online doing complaining, oh, iFitness have reviewed their price. Like every 3 months is like iFitness reviewed their pricing upward. And you don't blame iFitness for that, because obviously with the way the country is, people are going through a lot, and then cost of running business is going. So your pricing strategy did not reflect the reality of what people are currently going through on ground, right? So your strategy should have been something that you factored in inflation, you factored in the current economic stability in the country. You've had a sort of a market outlook and say, okay, looking at Nigeria's economy, looking at the exchange rates, would this amount, this pricing system be sustainable or not? So in your pricing system, it was too good to be true. And that is because based on the existing similar, you mentioned iFitness a lot, so I will stick to iFitness. iFitness themselves cannot even offer that. Why? Because the reality is different. So I felt like it was too optimistic. Your pricing strategy was very optimistic. It didn't quite reflect the reality on ground. And then the presentation also lacked research about the market you want to address itself. Like how big is this market? How what is the potential? What is the go ahead, Olabi.
Okay, so about the research part, that was like the third or fourth slides. Maybe you probably missed that, but we actually
Oh,
called that out before
okay,
we even went into our target audience analysis.
okay. I
Anitra,
probably,
I'll suggest you still keep your slides on the
yeah.
screen so that whenever there is any query like that, you can easily scroll through and clarify that.
Okay, thanks, Olabi. Probably I missed that when I joined, but yeah. So if that is included, knowing exactly the amount, that's the kind of the number of people you are targeting, the potential of the market, and what you can, like, how many people can afford to pay for this service, and in what city is this service more desirable? So all of those things, I probably missed it. Then the other one which I saw was definitely the pricing strategy, which I feel was very, very too optimistic. But yeah, those
Okay,
are
so about that, we've taken all your feedback, but I just wanted to mention that some of the things that we did, even though you can say that our monthly subscription was a bit low, what we did was to include the fact that there are certain features that you cannot unlock until you pay like add-on, like they are like add-on services. So even if you sign up to premium or you subscribe for premium and the price is, like you said, relatively low, what we did was to actually include add-on services that you have to pay for to unlock certain features. So in that way, right, we still get to make up for how much we are giving away by making our plan very low. So I think that was what we did to address that, because the idea is to pull people in, and then when you're already in, when we know we've logged you in, what we're doing is to make sure that you are able to pay more for like added services. So it's like giving you a taste of what we have, and then you get to now unlock certain services by paying more for those things.
okay, great. Ola, let me now ask you one question. If you and I register in a gym and somehow I'm able to have access to certain things that you can't have access to, and there is another option for another gym where I will get access to everything just to pay a little bit more, which would you like to go for?
Okay, so, and I'm trying to present my screen so you can see what I'm trying to talk about. First, we didn't approach this as a normal physical gym where people are seeing themselves and you can see somebody working out with something and you don't get access to that. What we've done with the add-on features is there are some certain features like gamification. Let's say we're having monthly challenges and you want to be part of that challenge and you want to be on the leaderboard, right? You can
Yeah.
get access to your normal fitness, workout, your nutrition. But if you want to be a part of a challenge, for example, and let's say, just like many apps do these days, there will be like a challenge and say 30-day no water challenge or no soda challenge. And then maybe the most consistent person gets to win like $100. For you to be part of a challenge like that, you have to unlock a certain feature. All of these things are just added benefits. It doesn't take away from the essential things that you need from the app. What it does is just that for you to enjoy certain things. And I don't think that the analogy of using a physical gym also works for this, because this is an app thing. So it's not like you're actually seeing people enjoying some things that you're not enjoying. It's just like if you want to be part of certain things like an upgrade or elevating the services that you currently benefit from, these are the things that you need to pay for.
So basically, both of us can be subscribed and we don't have the same experience, basically.
Yes.
Okay, so that answers my question really. So you're still going to probably want the best experience and not be like you have to go through several hoops to be able to unlock the maximum experience, basically.
All right, that's fine.
Those are my, so the pricing strategy, the market research is on the slide. The pricing strategy is really what personally I feel it wasn't realistic. It was very optimistic, let me put it that way. So that is also another factor I feel wasn't given enough consideration. And why I'm hammering on this is because the data for this is readily and easily accessible. I mean, iFitness almost, you can easily like get random sampling of people's experience using iFitness, and they will give you this data straightforward in terms of pricing. So yeah, those are my feedback regarding your presentation. Esther, the other slide, I'll go through them. The previous team that presented, I'll go through them and then give feedback.
All right, thank you so much, Everest, for the feedback. For the theme that will be coming up, like I said earlier, I'll suggest you keep your slides on the screen. And I don't know why everyone is not sharing their video, though I know that network is behaving funny. So please keep your slides on the screen so that when the panelists are passing their feedback and if there's any need for clarity, you can easily scroll back and then try to clarify. All right, the next team that will be going now. Let me just try and share my screen. Hi, Temidayo, can you share your screen now? I think you said you have issues sharing your screen.
No, I can't. So I can't. I have been trying to do that for the past like a lot of minutes. I can't. Yes. So
So, see, Victoria Michael, you are sharing.
All right, tell me that you can go now. Can you see
I've
my screen?
actually not said.
yes, I can. I can see your screen. Okay. Hello everyone. Good morning.
Oh, hold on. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I've actually not said things I should go ahead, but then since you're already here, I guess you can proceed.
No, you just asked my team member to like share her screen, so I thought you meant we should go ahead. But we can do the spin though. It makes it fun. Are you there? Esther, can you
Oh,
hear
sorry.
me?
Yes, I can hear you. Sorry, I didn't
I
know.
said we can do this spin. It makes it fun. So let's do that.
What did you say?
So we can do the spin. It makes it fun, so that it doesn't look like we actually took the stage. I just said good morning.
All right. So the time is 15 minutes, but it seems Zoom app is the timing for Zoom app is off at the moment. So please, I will encourage the presenters to probably time themselves, and I will also time you. It's 15 minutes, and at interval, I'll be dropping a message. Please be time conscious. Um, Victor Michael, please kindly mute your mic. Team Titan, please, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, please go ahead. I think you are the one that is going next. I don't know, the spinning the wheel is not. Shh.
Okay.
All right,
Please,
thank
can you
you.
see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay. Okay. Hello, everybody. Good morning. So we're starting out with Team Titans presenting. The health and fitness market is a booming market, and we've seen that in 2022 alone, we're able to rake in 18.06 million in revenue. And with that, I'm presenting Elevate Fit. Elevate Fit is an app that makes fitness fun and interesting or easy for everyone. And what makes us stand out are the following features: personalized workout, virtual coaching, comprehensive tracking, nutritional support, and community engagement.
Hi, Prologwe.
Hello?
Yes, can you please maximize your screen?
Esther, which team is this, please?
This
Is it
Team
better?
Titan.
Huh? Okay.
Titan. Prologwe, please maximize.
This is the best I can do.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we started by identifying our target audience, and we grouped them we did identification based on demographics and psychographics. For demographics, we targeted adults between the ages of 18 and 55 who are upper class and middle class earners and live in the urban and the suburban areas. And then for psychographics, based on lifestyle, motivation, and their values, we can see that values a strong inclination towards personalized experiences, technological integration in fitness, and a desire for sustainable lifestyle. And then for fitness levels, we have beginners who feel a bit intimidated by traditional gym environments, and then intermediate users who have some experience but might experience plateaus from time to time and need more motivation. And then our advanced fitness enthusiasts who are users seeking specialized programs that challenge their skills and provide competitive elements. All right, with that, we also looked at the needs and preferences needs and preferences based on personalized workouts, real-time feedback, progress tracking, and nutritional guidance. And after doing that, we went into the pain points of our to-be customers. We looked at lack of motivation because a lot of people struggle with the fitness. Fitness is not a sprint, it's a journey. So from time to time, they will tend to plateau or go off, difficulty in tracking their progress, overwhelm from information. And with that, we went into the market, we did a survey, we had...
Please, can you just pause a bit? Can you present this in a slide mode, just like I said, so we'll be able to actually see the
Well,
presentation?
I am trying to do that, and I don't know, I cannot. I thought I was presenting in slide mode.
This is a PPT, right?
Yes, it is.
So if you go down to your bottom right, you will see like a slideshow icon.
I think this is the fourth, is the...
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, go ahead.
Okay, please hold on. I need to remove this too. Okay. Oh, I've lost my... Shit. Okay, I think I was on the pain points, and then we went into the market research. Hold on, let me do that again. Okay, like I was saying, we had a survey and had 13 responses. And with that, we're able to come up with a bit of analysis just to guide our value proposition and the positioning in the market. So we found out that people between the ages of 18 and 24, they focus on overall health fitness, while people between the ages of 25 and 34 are more interested in muscle gain and weight loss. And then for preferred features by age group, we also looked at 25 to 34, showing a preference for personalized workouts and customer support, while the older users between the ages of 35 and 45, they value their nutritional planning. So when we're coming up with our feature enhancements in the app, we'll put this into consideration. And then with that, we're able to come up with our ideal customer profile. We're looking at Chinonso Okafor. He's a marketing executive, lives in Lagos. He loves his social life, has a fitness routine lifestyle, but tends to struggle with his diet. From time to time, he lacks motivation and needs really a lot of help with his nutritional diet. So with that, we're able to come up with... Oh, not again. This thing is stressing me. Please, sorry. Anytime I go to this slideshow, it goes off.
Maybe you need to reduce the screen size so I can fit, because it seems like when you click on a slideshow, it becomes bigger than the slide.
Well, I don't know, I can't think of that now. But can you see the screen? Because anytime I go into slideshow, it goes off.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay. All right. So for value proposition, we're offering a flexible and modern fitness program that meets the needs of different people who want convenience, variety, and personalized support to be able to achieve their health and wellness goals. And we're positioning, we want to be able to, in the mind of the customer, we want to push the following: customized workout plans, virtual coaching, and community support, unlike the traditional fitness programs that feel very rigid and impersonal. So with that, we go into our pre-launch. We're going to be having our pre-launch between October and December. We'll start a teaser campaign where we can just share sneak peeks of the app features, countdown just to create that excitement, and then influencer partnerships where we'll collaborate with the fitness influencers to create the buzz, have them share teasers about Elevate Fit on their platforms so that we can build that excitement. And then community engagements will come up with local events and workshops, interactive content online will fitness challenges. We have the Elevate Fit Challenge, just on the social media using a unique hashtag Elevate Fit Challenge, and then beta testing, where early adopters will come in and test the app and provide feedback. With this feedback, we'll be able to refine our app just before the launch and then offer exclusive rewards to these participants. And then for the launch, we're going to release our app on major app stores, announce launch through all channels, virtual launch events with influencers. And then for people who sign up early, we're going to get a discount that's within the first week of the launch, and then a referral program where if you're able to invite a friend, you get a discount. For post-launch, we have customer onboarding, community engagement, ongoing content marketing, and retargeting campaign. And with that, we were able to come up with our price plan. We have 4 packages. We have the freemium package, just basic workout plans, limited community features, just a taster to get you to actually sign up to our standard packages or pro or premium. And then for the premium package, tagged at $199, everything you get to experience in the pro package, including your one-on-one personalized coaching, comprehensive meal planning, and exclusive access to premium community events and the workshop. So after 3 months, we had data come in, and we want to use this data to be able to improve on our services as a fitness app. And we looked through the data and we found out that revenue per plan type, we see that the premium plan takes the lead here. Most of our consumers signed up for the premium plan, and monthly active users grew from May through to June, but the growth it wasn't as impressive as May to June. So we need to work on that so that we increase or maintain a steady growth. And then uninstall rates, we had the highest number of uninstall rates in Uganda, followed by South Africa. And our revenue by channels, we see that Google Ads takes the lead. It brings in more revenue for us, followed by the direct channels. And also, fitness goal by distribution, we see that most of our users are more interested in losing weight than any other goal there. So those are things we need to take into consideration. And our registration rates actually increased in the month of May. We did so well in May, but we still tried in June and July, but not as well. So we need to work on that too. And churn rates, we noticed that at the start of the year, our churn rate was the highest, but we seem to be doing something good because the churn rate has reduced. And finally, our uninstall rates over time, we noticed that the uninstall rates grew in May, but it has reduced now and plateaued out. With that, we go into our success and retention strategies, where we hope to implement the following. We're going to improve, definitely based on the feedback and the data analysis we did, we're going to improve on our onboarding. We definitely engage our users with more regular communication, personalized user experiences, and the regular updates and content features. Now to our battle card, definitely we have iFitness as a fast-growing fitness chain and platform that offers ease of access to fitness. And yes, they claim that they provide the best in-house equipment and fitness guidance, but we are standing out in the fact that our workout plans are personalized. You can do them at home with your unique AI virtual coaching and your fitness expert guidance. Then their strengths, yes, we can tell every 5 kilometers away, that's their goal, they have a wider physical coverage. They have an established brand. How we tend to address this is that you have access to our platform from anywhere in Africa, as long as you're connected to the internet. And we also have a comprehensive marketing plan that will put us at the forefront of our customers' needs. Now we're going to dwell on this because the competitors' weakness, they have high fees. We are going to have like a cost-effective subscription-based model. They lack personalization, which is really, really important. So we are coming to the market with the fact that our sessions are tailored. The program is tailored to fit into the lifestyle or what the person who is signing up for aims to achieve. And with that, our sales enablement materials, we have fitness frequently asked questions, our nutrition guide, and the product featured video. how do we intend to engage our users and keep them? So across weight loss, nutrition, social motivators, and then acquisition, activation, revenue, retention, and referral. So for acquisition, we want targeted ads that will showcase success stories of past users or people who have been using this app so that we can get more users to join in, collaborations with fitness influencers to reach potential users. For nutrition, we're looking at tips, healthy tips and free trials so that even people who subscribe to a lower package can upgrade their subscriptions to higher packages. And then for social motivators, because the humans were social beings, we'll have social media campaigns across community success stories and challenges. We'll host virtual events or challenges that will encourage sign up through social interactions. How do we intend to make money from this? With our subscription plans with tiered pricing based on the features that you're signing in for, and then we'll have in-app purchases for premium content. We're also going to offer premium meal plans or recipe collections, and then group subscription plans where you can come in with your friends and you guys come together to subscribe to the program, to the app, and regular updates on community channels. Okay, I'm trying to see if I missed anything I didn't talk about. Okay, with that, I think I'll stop here. Thank you very much for listening.
All right.
I'm
Thank you
done.
very much. That was from Team Titan. I don't know,
Yes.
is there no one from your team? I was expecting reactions in the group chat. All right, thank you so much, Tolulope. Over to the panelists.
I think I'll let Everest go first.
You don't want to do ladies first, Khadija. It's ladies first now.
Okay. All right. Fun fact, I think I and Everest have worked together before. So Everest used to be my manager.
Please,
Khadija. Before he left us with Buhari, I went to go and camp with the
it's people that chased me away. Oh yeah, Khadija, over to you.
That's so good to hear.
Okay, all right. I think my first feedback is that the presenter, I felt like you were just reading us the slide, right? You just felt like you were reading off, everything there. And remember, you're a marketer, you're supposed to sell. Because if you can't convince your executives, it's going to be hard for you to get money from them. So I feel like if you just read what you have on your slide and you don't know how to tell your story in a way that piques the audience, or even if it's the same thing you have been doing and you can't tell it in a way that gains the interest of whoever is the decision maker, you're going to have a hard time executing on your marketing strategies because they'll feel like because they're not buying into what you are selling essentially, right? Which is going to translate into maybe them not being willing to give their vote on some of the marketing initiatives. But outside of that, I think the same feedback I've given all the other teams as well. Like the slides are very wordy. In the real world, you don't need to add so much text. You just need to add, the key things because you are presenting to executives and executives just want to get, you just want to highlight the most important parts and be done. They don't have a lot of time for you to talk so much. So I would say those are my major feedback. I feel like you covered some of the things that I pointed out to the other team, regarding things like KPI, projections, based on whatever the budget would be that you'll be given or the budget that you want, right? Yeah, I think all in all, it was a great attempt. My major feedback.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Tolulope, for the presentation. Well done, and to your team, Team Titan. So I won't repeat what Khadija have said, which is the presentation was too wordy, to be honest. So a little bit of summarized insights. would have been easier. So your presentation didn't look like you went far to try to convey the message without, having us to read through or whoever you're presenting it to. So that aside, I just want to ask two questions before I continue the feedback. The first question is, what happened in May? You have like reduced registration, but that's not even the issue. Apart from having reduced registration, you also have like increase in uninstall rate. So have you found the why?
No, I haven't actually. I haven't found the why.
Okay.
I'm still working on that.
Still working on it. Okay.
Yes.
Then
But in the real world, you're supposed to have a response to that. Like if an executive is asking you why and you cannot explain why, then something is wrong somewhere. You understand? So you must be able to tell
based
the story
on
of your data. Even
based on
if
the
you have to
fact
cook
that
something up, you understand? Like even if you have to cook something up, you should always have
Yeah.
a response because it will not tell well on you. So it's going to be a question of, does this person even understand the data behind whatever marketing initiatives you are doing? So if you can explain, you must always find the response. So the way he asked you, those are the questions that you will ask. The way he
Okay.
perfectly asked you, they will ask you like that, like, okay, in March, why did we have a spike? And by September, we are trending down. And you cannot tell the story of what happened, then something is wrong.
Well, I think the thing that is wrong is that I'm new to all of this. So I'm still trying to process. I'm learning as I'm going. So I'm sure by the time I have to talk to market executives or whoever, I'll have answers to them. So this is all new to me.
Khadija, I know you want to say something. Please don't.
No.
Thank you, because I know you are about to respond to this answer given now.
Yes, definitely. Because I'm like, if you are talking to an executive and maybe this is even your first show, do you want to sell yourself in that manner? No, you are not supposed to sell yourself in that manner, even if it's new. You understand? Like the real world is.
I am
It might
selling
feel like I'm
myself
being
to my
harsh.
teachers. I'm selling myself to my
Yes,
teachers, right?
you have to
And this
assume
is
that
all
you
new
are
to me.
working in the real life. You don't have to be defensive. This is just feedback.
I'm not being
We are just thinking,
defensive. I'm only
okay.
explaining what's happening. Yes,
Yes,
I'm
I know
only
you are presenting
explaining.
to your teachers, but you
Are you guys still on the call? Khadija, are you still speaking?
I can't hear her anymore. So
Okay. Let me go ahead then. So firstly, Tolulope, you are right. Khadija is right in terms of you need to know what, like, the why. But now this is the thing. Just this is a presentation, is a learning phase, as you said. But at the same time, we are in a position of, you are presenting this as an expert, basically. You are presenting it as an expert that you know this thing. And that's why you are trying to convince people or present this to people that this is viable and this will make money, basically. So I think the strength I have to give to you guys, you did your research. Your research is in depth. I love it. I love seeing figures. I love seeing data. I love seeing diagrams, graphs, and charts. I love it. So it gives me like good insight. That's why it was easy for me to spot that something went wrong in May, and why was that? So I think the next thing is, May is a long time, really. So we are already in the last quarter of the year. So I feel like what you should do is to go back and say what happened in May and have answers. So it might even be something you cannot even explain immediately, but you can have other factors that you think might be what drove it. So you might not have like the exact same answer, but you might have something similar, close to it, and say, oh, maybe because it can be something as it might sound little, but when there's increase in fuel scarcity, it can actually
yes.
lead to something like this. Something as simple as fuel scarcity can actually lead to, well, people, I don't have time for this app. I want to I want to go and sort out my phone. I want to. So, or it can even be protests, for instance. So protests might happen and people are not going out and people are just not happy. So it can be something socioeconomic and not really like behavioral like you expect. So yeah, so that's the one. Then the second question I would like to ask before I give my final this thing is when you are doing your user engagement, trying to when you presented like retention strategies and all of that, I want to ask if you tried or if you reviewed the app called Strava.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Did you I don't want to ask you so much question, but I know iFitness. Who are the other competitors you mentioned?
Fitbit.
Okay, Fitbit. Okay. All right. So my own feedback is retention wise, check out the app called Strava. It's a fitness app, well running basically.
Okay.
Yeah, they have an
All right.
amazing fitness retention plan, and it's just crazy. So fitness wise, try Strava. Their retention, their gamification is awesome. So it will give you insights on the kind of gamification, the kind of incentive that you should do. It's something what they do is something close to what Duolingo does. Their gamification, and
Okay.
yeah, so it's really even their notification and everything is really great. So check them out too. They will give you more insights in terms of retention. I like the fact that your this thing was realistic. I think Adija already said it that you kind of implemented some of the things we noticed in the previous presentation. So which is good. The data is there. Uh, and also I see that you have like real plans when it comes to campaign and where your revenue, where you should be looking at in terms of who is giving me more money, should I put more effort in that platform or that channel? So that is also an impressive one that you did. So in all, well done to your Team Titan, and take the feedback that has been given, including the feedback Khadija was given, which is also true. If even if you don't know the answer on the spot, you can say something. You can say, "Oh, we're working on it. We are reviewing it. We are looking into it. We are looking at the data to try and understand it." Do you understand? So if you say stuff like that, it makes it more easier for the person. Okay, these people are working on it, rather than just say, "Oh, I don't know why that happened." So that's my final feedback. So I don't take lots
All
of
right.
our time, but well done generally. I love the insights. Well done to your team.
Thank you so much, Everest. But I didn't just say I don't know. I said we were working on it. So
Oh,
that doesn't
okay.
sound like I'm being very defensive.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. That's all
Thank
right.
you.
You're welcome.
All right. I guess we can just go on to the final scene. Thank you so much for the feedback, Everest and Khadija. Hopefully, we've taken it in good faith and we'll work on it. All right. To the next team, which is Team Giza. Are we ready, Team Giza?
Yes, we are.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Fifteen minutes, please. Victoria, I thought you said you are ready. Temidayo, anybody? Please confirm if you can hear me. Am I the one locked out?
No,
Okay.
we can hear you. I think they are the one trying to get themselves together.
Temidayo, are you around? If Temidayo is not ready, who is the second person that might stand in for Temidayo? Time our panelists are waiting. Victoria, would you want to stand in for Temidayo? Temidayo, if you are speaking, I can't hear you. I notice your mic is unmuted.
Hello, can everyone hear me? Hi. Esther, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, good. Finally. Sorry, I had network issues.
Yeah.
All right, let's start. Okay. Esther, please can you share your screen? Esther, I can't see your screen. Esther, I can't see your screen. I guess I will just start. Okay, so Esther, can I start now?
Yes, please. Your time starts now, please.
Okay. Hey, how are you doing? How is the lockdown treating you? How is life? How is everybody at home and stuff? And I know that you recently started gymming. How have you been coping with not going to the gym physically? Man, it's the same thing on my end. So I can't go to the gym, I can't do anything. It's just basically the same routine every single day. I need to go back to the gym. I seriously do need to go back to the gym. During the lockdown season, we had issues with people not being able to do the things that they usually like to do. We had people always, turning down going out for people could not even go out for events because of the fact that the lockdown season made all of these things very hard to do so. Well, people had issues going to the gym physically, hence why we built Elevate Fit up. And this is why we're here to show you what we have for you today at Team Giza. Hello everyone, my name is Timida Komade, and I'm the one speaking on behalf of my group Team Giza. First of all, we built on market research and analysis. We had our product positioning and messaging. Esther, please can you move on to the next slide, please? But then in order for us to be able to get this to come to life, we had to understand what the problem was. We had to make a research of what people would actually like to have. We had to understand that it is not the fact that they could not move to the gym, but something kept them from going. And even though they cannot go, there should be a way whereby they should be able to go and do other things that they usually do at the gym. This is why this idea came to life, and this is the reason why we have this in existence today. We focused on our target audience. We had the Gen Z, the millennial, the bloomers, name it all, because keeping fit is for everybody. And we had people who were tax savvy, they were time cautious, their fitness endurances, and they're highly engaged in fitness community. The pain point was their tight schedules made it difficult for them to commit to regular fitness routines and be consistent. Yes, when that was before the lockdown, and that was even after the lockdown. But here it is. We found a solution as to why people could basically have, 5 minutes, 10 minutes workout sessions and just do the things that they would normally would do with just their phones, not having to move from their houses on the days whereby they could not move to the gym. And then the communication channels we used were social media, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and the likes, YouTube, email newsletters, WhatsApp, Telegram. Esther, please, next slide. And based on the research analysis that we did, we concluded that people actually want to keep fit. But then one of the issue was sometimes paying for the extra money for a physical coach was really not visible. That's why we integrated AI into our system too. And 64 correspondents says that tracking of fitness journey was very important to them, with 84 signed to their journey to fitness wearables for tracking. I'm talking about the data that we had. Only 33.3% are willing to pay extra for the new plan feature. All these things will be explained as we go on in all the other slides. Then we have 80%. Then for the insights, people were integrating personalized workout plan into features based on consumer fitness goal. Key fitness features include strength training, cardio with the use of physical instructors. As for the 64 respondents who says tracking of fitness journey is very important to them, we ensured that a method to track fitness journey and encourage targets to continually push for their goals was also included. Please, next slide. Then for the people who said they could not pay for the extra meal plan based on the services that we're providing, we also infused it, but then we infused it for certain reasons. For our product positioning, we focused on people who are busy and people who worked at their leisure. That's the entrepreneurs, the influencers. We put all of them together and we had several key contributors. We had the convenience, we had the emotional appeal, we had the personalized solution. We are tech driven and we're community centric. So for busy individuals who are trying to balance up their schedules and trying to make sure that they still keep fit, Elevate Fit was here for them. Is here for them. Our messaging statement was every journey is unique. So is Elevate Fit plan. Through AI-powered insights, Elevate Fit tailors each workout to your goals, fitness level, and progress. Each session is adjusted based to what you can do, your performance. It's just like the gym. There is no experience that is different with Elevate Fit. It's still the same experience that you enjoy. But this time around, you're doing it from the comfort of your homes and at your leisure. For our marketing campaign channels and our GTM strategies, we had a pre-launch plan, we had a launch plan, and we had a post-launch plan. For our pre-launch plan, we decided to use social media campaign in the sense that with the first illustration that you had when this session started, there was a practical example. Somebody could not go to the gym because of the fact that the lockdown held them down. But imagine if they had a reason not to even go to the gym and then stay at home and do their workout for days whereby they cannot make it. So it's very easy for us to convey our message on social media because people are now on social media every single time, and seeing something like that will get them excited. Then we did a micro influencers partnership. We tried to leverage on the gym influencers, the fitness influencers, and we also leverage on the micro influencers who are still trying to build their platform, but who are also very relevant in the ecospace system. And we also had an early sign up and better access campaign a couple of weeks ago, or last week, or thereabouts. Aproko Doctor had an healthy fiesta. It was our plan that we'll go to this healthy fiesta. We actually went to the healthy fiesta to make sure that every single person that was there learned the essence of healthy living. People went there to have fun, but then it's also very good for them to know that, okay, there is a place whereby you can also keep fit after all of this fun, after, at the comfort of your house and doing everything that you're supposed to do. Then we did the content marketing and blog series for the pre-launch. The launch had the virtual launch events that educates the target audience on the features and the detailed demo of how the app works. This detailed demo is this slide. You see it as we go. Post-launch, we did social media campaign, and we also made sure that people were aware of our projects and they constantly got updates of it. Then our launch timeline for our preparation and pre-launch, we had 1 to 4 weeks. That was 1 to 4 months, because it's good to build the aura. It's good for you to let people know what is coming to their doorstep, let people know what is coming to them to see. Then we had a soft launch which had to do with the easy access to users, influencers, gather feedback, make adjustments. Because during the Aproko Doctors Healthy Fiesta, we had people try out the app, and then we gave them a form so that they could give us, what their feedback was. These were the things that we worked on, and this was what made our official launch possible. We hosted a virtual launch event, and we activated full marketing campaign across all channels. Post-launch growth, we continued user acquisition, we rolled out promotional offers, refined based on user feedback, and we initiated referral program, continue paid ads and social media content. Next slide, please. Then our pricing. Our pricing was based on, yes, the economy and what people could actually afford. We looked at our competitors like iFitness and several other fitness apps, and then we found a common goal. We wanted something accessible to people, but then we also wanted something that would, keep us running and then will not shut down in 6 months as a startup, right? The basic plan had 9,000 naira per month. He had general workout plans. He had access to pre-recorded coaching videos, but there was no real-time feedback. This is where it gets interesting. And then he had access to a monthly meal plan. Very great. Then we had 20,000 naira per month. There were custom workouts based on your progress, and we had AI power coaching with correction and prompts during workouts. You have access to deeper insights. Oh, time is running out. So with also 25,000 naira, you can also get a lot of these services that are shown on the slide, and you can see that there is a great difference between what we offer in all of our various packages. Next slide, please. And then on the packaging, we focused on side-by-side users and strategy anchored the premium package, so that, and then we gave a discount to people who paid for the premium package, so that, they know that we're listening to them and then we care about them. Next slide, please. We had our basic distribution channels. We had app stores, official websites for the primary channels, and then for secondary channels, we have influencer, fitness, corporate partnership for employee. We speak to HRs like paid HR. We had partnerships with like paid HR, seamless HR, to make sure that everybody was okay. Anybody signed up with their system was able to enjoy this. Affiliate marketing program was also part of the things that we did for our secondary channel and partnership. Next slide, please. Promotional offers. Before we launched our app, we had a waiting list. And if you were on that waiting list, you would actually get free trial. We had an early bird offer. So if you registered and after the free trial, you get, you want to subscribe, you have a 20% discount. We had the 7 days free trial, which allowed people to explore all the premium benefits. But then when it was time for them, because when you get to explore what you're going to experience, you actually know how to make the best choice for yourself concerning your fitness journey. Then we have our referral programs also. Next slide, please. For our sales enablement, and we had a product demo. Because of time, we're not able to view this, but then we have the sample questions, what people will normally ask the app. And this is what we integrated in our AI system so that everybody could make use of the app, and it was very convenient. Because why? We worked on the research that we had, and then we made sure that we listen to everyone. You can't listen to everyone, yes, but then you can also try to make sure that people feel very important, because that's the essence of everything. Next slide, please. And our product guide, we had an overview of the app features. That's the personalized workout plan, the community, the social feature, progress tracking, user profiles and customization, rewards and achievement. People like to feel rewarded and achieve and have achievements for every milestone that they have. And we also have our support and resources. We also, one of these we also integrated was physical coaching and AI. You get to speak to a physical person when you sign up on the premium, and then you get to also have an AI access when you're on the basic and the pro plan. Next slide, please. And on the product demo, it shows you how to log in into the app, how to get the text. Every single thing is illustrated in the video to help you things make perfect. And this is our email template. Next slide, please. Then we have our pre-launch materials, which was a short teaser video. And these pre-launch materials were in order to make sure that, like we said, to get people ready for what we were coming up with, and then to get people ready for what was coming to them, so that they could know and experience what it means to elevate your fitness plan. And one of the things we also did via research was when you sign up from these pre-launch videos, when you sign up, your goals are also uploaded. These goals makes us know the type of meal plan that we want to build for you, and to also know if you have health challenges, because we have specific meal plans for people who have diabetes and a lot of these things. This is because not every meal plan will work for everybody. So those were the things that we listened to. And then on our graphics, we had 7 days graphics. We had countdown graphics, basically. Next slide, please. We have our post-launch material, whereby we had a challenge campaign that went on, and we had walking challenges, competitions, people were participating in order to keep things going. And then we kept rewarding people on the app for every milestone that they completed. There's motivational emails that we send so that you know exactly what you're doing. And then the next day, you just want to go ahead and do your workout. Even though it's from the house, there's something that keeps you going. And that is us, because we keep motivating you to do so. Oh, God. Next slide. Then for our user engagement, we made use of our post-launch material to make sure that our user engagement was very effective. And like we have here, we have the 30 days, we had the leaderboards and social recognition. We have a community, so everybody in the community could see their leaderboards, and we had push notifications and email engagement, loyalty and referrals, live Q&A with fitness experts. We measured our user engagement. We're constantly tracking users on the app based on how they used it and what was there for them to, improve on. Retention rates. We measured how many people on the app after like the first week, and we had a 3-month mark whereby we got to know our churn rate, the people who were no longer using the app, and then we gave discounts to them. And then we used analytical tools to track feature usage, strategies for gathering feedback. We sent short surveys, like I said before, via email to know what the problem, if anybody had issues with the app, so that their complaints were heard and listened to. Then we created quick in-app polls on specific topics and made this possible. Then analyzing customer data. We had the data and we analyzed it, and we decided to use, this was the data that we not ourselves generated, but we used this data and used it to, say what we can do to improve our own app itself. Next slide, please. We highlighted the popular goals such as health improvement and weight gain and weight management in app updates and personalized recommendation. We encourage long-term engagement by providing periodic challenges and tracking features. We could appeal to users focused on steady health development. And we expanded targeted advertisements on every social media and every analytical tool that we could find. Then this is, yes, like I said, the data analysis in relation to Elevate Fit. Facebook ads, Facebook ads are the leading channels driving paid subscriptions. So that was what we use. And the premium plan always has people on it despite the high rates. That's because people know that they get to benefit stuff. They get to benefit more from it. And like I said, we allowed people enjoy the total full benefits during the premium. We didn't restrict any, so that when it was time to make a decision, it's very efficient for them to do so. Next slide, please. Then for our customer success, retention, and churn, based on our survey, we listened to everybody and made sure that our onboarding program was good, our in-app notification was working perfectly, and they had every single step of the way. There was nothing left out in all of the details. And our retention strategy was, we looked at the feedback that they gave us, we worked on it, we had support channels that were constantly ready to listen to them and know what they were feeling. Thank you very much. This is Team Giza, and
All right, thank you so much, Tim Dayo, for the wonderful presentation. Although you are right, should I say behind or after schedule? Thank you so much. Over to the panelists, please.
Khadija, over to you. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead. Give your feedback.
Okay, I wanted you to go now, Everest. You can't just.
Okay. All right. So first thing, which is the obvious one, was that the texts were a lot, too much text. Like I couldn't, before I can even read 1, 2 lines. They are like the next slide contains another paragraph, and it's too texty, if that's a word. So that's one area you guys you have to improve on. The text were a lot. Also, just to ask, Temidayo, how many slides is this presentation?
confession time is about 40.
Fantastic. I thought that's much. So,
Yeah.
why was it this lengthy? Was because you have too much information you needed to unpack, and you were doing that unpacking in text. So, if those information were compartmentalized into graphics, charts, tables, then the presentation would have been shorter. So yeah, it was the text that made it that long. And for a rule of thumb, the best pitch and presentation is advised that it should be maximum of 10 pages, maximum. So after 10 pages, whoever you are presenting to, the attention starts going down. And meanwhile, the most important information in your presentation actually came after the 10 slides. So you actually need people's attention in those periods. So yeah, it was too lengthy. So I will not dwell too much on it. And it was also too texty, so which made it even lengthy. So it's because of the too much text that made it lengthy. But that aside, good thing I have to give it to you. I love the excitement in your presentation. Like I could feel it. Like, okay, this person is passionate about this product. And I like that because you weren't just reading it because my team said I should present. You were presenting it like I own this product and I love it. And this is why we are better. So kudos. I love that. Another thing I have to highlight is in the beginning of your presentation, you wowed me basically at the beginning, and I felt like, oh, these people, they've done their research, because when you're mentioning like compound annual growth rates and all of that, ARPU, and like, oh, this is nice. These guys did their research and I like it. So I like just seeing that you've done your background work, you've done your research, and then you actually know what the market looks like before you start bringing up any product or to enter the market in any form. So that's well done for me. So your excitement, the fact that you did good market research in your presentation is good, and the other part is what I've mentioned, which was that it was too taxing and it was too lengthy. Another question I have to ask is for the group, so anybody can ask. In your group, does anybody have Canva experience using Canva?
Actually, a lot of my group members are. We had a brand strategist, we had a social media person, we had
Hmm.
a lot of these people. So I'm sure you could see from the presentation as to why the research was that deep.
Yeah.
So yes, we had people like that.
Okay.
But due to time and due to a lot of things that we needed to unpack, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Okay, that's fair. I can see that, yeah, it's a group work, and I love the excitement with which you presented it. Back to the product itself. So I was a bit lost in your go-to-market strategy. And just Esther, if she can go back and just like into maybe a minute, basically, and tell me what your plan is in terms of your go-to-market strategy plan, not just your launch plan.
sorry, can you hear me please?
Yes, yes, you can hear you.
Okay, so our go-to-market strategy was not. It was basically we infused the go-to-market strategy into our launch plans, and yes,
Okay.
because it was very practical to do that than to talk about the go-to-market strategy when we can simply practicalize it for everybody to see what we're trying to do.
Hmm. Okay, fair enough. I guess because it was too fast, I couldn't read all, but yeah,
I'm sorry about that too.
no, no, it's understandable. I think, yeah, basically that's, yeah, thanks. I think I can, yeah. Okay, yeah. So this is what I wanted to see, what your go-to-market strategy is about and how you intend to then launch the program. Okay, the product, I mean. Okay. All right. So a final question before I hand over to Khadija. What will you say is the limitation of this your product? You've said amazing things about it. What do you think is the not so amazing thing about it? Or challenge? Let me not say limitation. What challenge do you
To
think?
be very honest with you, my
Yeah.
product is good, but at the same time, not everyone will want to work out from their house. The
Hmm.
product was built so that on days or for people who have very crazy schedules, like I said, and who don't like to leave their house, work out of their house after past 5 minutes, right? Because the gym is not everywhere situated it's not everywhere situated, yes.
Yeah.
But we built something that, it could always be something that people would use. And then we also had plans of, merging it up with gym gym brands so that their clients too could also benefit from it and everybody wins. Because if you're signed up to iFitness, you can use the app whenever you cannot go to the gym, and then your personal fitness coach is attached to you on that app. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So the thing is, sometimes people want to leave their house and feel the workouts, every single thing, leg day. Some people get excited with it. Some people might not sign up because they want to feel the physical effect. And that's the thing that is not exciting about it. But then at the same time, this is a very good product.
Okay. All right. Thanks. That's all from me, really. Khadija, over to you.
Yeah, all right. So, well done on you guys' presentation. I would say some of the questions I had, Everest already asked, like your go-to-market, like you said, what you really have here is just, your launch, but what's the actual, go-to-market strategy? And I think that's missing from maybe from most people's presentation. Like, there are no creatives that speak to, okay, this is how we want to sound when we are running ads, if you are posting on social media, this is how we want to stand. If we are placing ourselves in
Sorry,
emails, this is how we want to stand.
sorry. Sorry, please. Okay, so like you said, how we want to sound. I think most of our stuff wants to be a test, but
Network. Can you hear me? I don't think I'm hearing the person speaking.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, seems like we lost the lady trying to speak.
Hi, Temidayo. Please, if you are speaking, we can't hear you. You might want to.
Yeah, I think we
Oh,
lost her. But outside of
I
that
can
question,
just ask your question. Maybe any of our group members can take it up.
okay. Yeah, outside of that, I think the other feedback will also be in terms of the KPI, after launching, after going to market, like what do you want to achieve in terms of like the KPI after spending all of the money, do you want to get 50,000 customers? Do you want to get 100,000 customers? Of those customers, what percentage are you looking to get active? What will be your activation rate? Key uh key things like that, your projected acquisition costs, all of those kinds of metrics were also missing from this presentation. So that's something, like I gave feedback to one of the other groups, that everyone really needs to be conscious about. If you don't add all of those metrics, your plan is not flying, even though you've spent days to present your plan. At the end of the day, what are the numbers you want to drive? That is so key and so central to any marketing campaign. So that's my feedback.
Thank you so much, Khadijat. Hi, Temidayo. Are you back? I think you were trying to explain something earlier. Okay, I think that's all from my end. So that's the last thing for today. So I think at
I
this
think she's
point,
having network issues.
yes, she is. Hi, Temi, are you back?
oh yes, I am. I'm sorry, I had issues with network.
Can you still remember your line of thoughts? You were trying to explain
Oh
something.
yes, perfectly. I can. So I said something earlier that a lot of based on the feedback that we got, a lot of our presentation that was supposed to be graphically illustrated so that the message could be passed across and people could hear what we were saying, especially in our product positioning and messaging and our message across graphics and things that we're going to see on social media were in text via the other slides. And I was asking whether, that answered like the feedback that she gave us because
Khadija, did you get that?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Thank you.
All right. So that is the final thing. So I don't know if we'll be giving our marks now for the team to be able to know, should I still know their fate? So is there any sort of a final remarks you want to give Everest or Khadijat?
Can you come again? What did you say? Hello, Esther. You mentioned my name now?
Yes, I said, do you have any sort of a final remarks you want to give?
Yes, I would say my final remark would be that, everyone has done very well. For those, especially for those, maybe if you don't work in marketing and maybe from this boot camp, you are going out, to start submitting applications and hopefully you land, a role. I would say, this is a good ground for you to have learned. Everyone did well, regardless of whatever you got out today. The most important thing is, what you're able to do after the boot camp and the results you pull off, and how you continue to grow your career and scale your career. So I mean, I'm glad that everyone was able to go through this boot camp, and I wish you all the best in your endeavors.
Okay, before we go to Everest, is there any sort of a final remark from our learners? Would you want to say something?
Okay, yeah. Firstly, thanks everyone, and also thank you guys, Trefford, for organizing this. So to everyone that participated, I think you've learned a lot in this journey, and this is just like the beginning of like awesome things you are going to do. You've learned how to coordinate, how to work in a team, how to build a product, how to do your market research, and looking at channels, go-to-market strategies, and all of that. I feel like you should take all these learnings and apply it in your work and in real life also. So it's an amazing platform, and I thank everyone that participated. You guys did amazingly well, irrespective of whatever your team scores. Just know that because it was even difficult looking at, trying to score some of the teams. Like there is a criteria that said time, creativity, and coordination, and time wise, there is a team that didn't do well, but their creativity and coordination is on point. And then I'm like, oh, how do I rate this? So you guys like did awesomely well, and irrespective of what your team gets, just know that you learned a lot, and please apply these feedbacks that we have given you guys in real life and in your work going forward. So thank you guys.
All right. Thank you so much, Everest. So we are actually arriving to the end of the demo day. Demo day is here, and demo day is finally rounding up. So while the judges are trying to collate the scores and everything, do we have any sort of feedback from any of our learners? Okay, Mr. Everest, you have somebody that specifically asked for your feedback to Team Apollo. I think Team Apollo was the first team that presented, and they are keen to know what you think about them.
Hi. So for Team Apollo, who asked, Temitope, yeah, for Team Apollo, unfortunately, I rated you guys based on your slide and not on your presentation because I'm not sure I joined when. Oh no, I think it was this. Yeah, it was Team Apollo that I missed. Yeah, so I didn't see you guys' presentation. So this rating is based purely on your slide and not on your presentation itself. So that's what that's where the rating comes from. So I might be biased though, but that's just it.
Temitope, do you have another thing to say? Or Cindy? Hi, Fisayo. The answer is rest.
Yes, I have a question for um uh our panelists here. I mean, it's not related to the demo, but I mean, I would love to hear their opinion. I mean, based on like their experience. So there is this trend that product marketing managers are expected to now be very much involved with like actual growth. And what I mean is that running ads, all of that, Google ads everywhere, like that particular. Yeah. So my question is, is that right? Because there's an argument that as a PMM, all you're doing is just story. If you're not actually like, so there's an argument that if you're not the one running the ads, like
what's now your PMM exactly, just for story, because they are saying that these growth guys actually running ads are the ones that actually like doing the work, while a PMM is just saying story. So I just want to understand the basis of all of this. Yeah.
Okay. Khadija, would you want to go first? Did you get the question?
No, can she come again, please?
Okay. So I was saying that there's a trend that
Okay.
there's a trend now. I mean,
Yeah.
or maybe an argument that product marketing managers should also like be the ones to run like ads, run like digital ads like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google ads and stuff. That's I mean that you're not a complete product marketing manager if you don't have like hands on that. Yeah.
Um, yes, I would say it's important for you to have the knowledge, right? Because everybody's not going to get a job at a startup that raised maybe $5 million or $10 million or $1 million. You might, land a job at a company that is really, really early stage, and typically you might find yourself having to do almost everything. And if the company can't afford to hire maybe someone that will focus on the ads, while you just handle like the strategy and maybe every other thing, it might be hard for you to keep that job. I'm just maybe painting a scenario that is maybe typical of Nigeria or like an African situation. So what I would advise is that try to understand it, try to pay for courses and just understand it. You understand? Because you don't want to find yourself in a situation where to succeed on the job, you actually have to know how to run ads, or to even earn well and earn better, you have to know how to run ads. You don't want to find yourself in that situation and now wish that, if you had known, you'd have paid more attention to that.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say,
Okay.
if you get to work in a place that can afford to hire someone that does ads, you understand, then you can easily work there. If you get to another place where they can't afford to hire such a person, then it still works for you. Do you understand? So I
I
would say
get
with the economy
yes, I
and
get it.
with the way things are, business owners will always be looking for ways to optimize their costs. So you don't want, it's
Mm,
just a
yeah.
matter for you to think about, okay, this my founder, what does my founder appreciate? Does my founder appreciate a marketer that also has technical skills? So if you know
Mm,
that your founder appreciates that, please, do you want to impose your own idea on your founder? No. You have to adapt and be like, okay, this is what my founder values. You might work somewhere else and your founder doesn't value someone that can run ads because he or she
mm,
believes that someone
true,
else should handle that. You understand? So you never can
true.
tell where you end up working and what to be valued. So as much as like you can try to find one aspect that okay, that 100% you'll be good at, but try to make yourself as rounded as possible. So I think that's
Possible.
where the concept of
Okay.
being a T-shaped marketer, that's where it
Okay.
comes into place. While you have your breadth across a number of skills, you should have your depth as well in some certain areas. So that's how I think.
Mm,
So I won't say don't know it and just stick to what you know. That might work, but as long as you're in Nigeria and the economy keeps changing, your skills also have to grow. So in
okay.
any economy, you just have to ask yourself, okay, what skills do I need to have as a marketer that regardless of what happens, nothing would affect me or my job. So I feel like, if you can answer that question, then you have your answer.
All right, I get it. Thank you.
All right.
Hi, Isayo. Sorry, Esther. I know Khadija have really said it all, which is please um understand the basics of like you can't know everything, but understand the basics of how most things work. So that if there is need to, you can also be able to like wear different hats depending on where you're working. So know a bit of everything, know a bit of email marketing, a bit of content, a bit of ads, different ads platform, take courses on those areas and have an idea. So even when you're working with people that will end up running the ads for you, you can also be able to tell them, oh, I don't think this keyword should work, suggest keywords for them, and also so you get the best results out of what you're doing. So I think, yeah, learn a bit of everything. Then as you continue your career, you can now like specialize, oh, you are an email marketing expert or you're a product marketing expert. But I think having an idea of every bit of marketing will make you a more grounded marketing person. So take courses and just understand them. You don't have to be like experts in all the aspects of marketing, but just have a knowledge of each of them. That's all basically.
Thank you, Everest. Tisaya, I want to believe that your questions were well answered and you're able to gain one or two insights.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, thank you.
So, hi, Grace. Yeah, I cite you. I think Everest has actually explained the situation on ground, but don't worry. It's still going to turn out well. So, Everest and Khadija, are we good to go concerning this course?
Yeah, I'm good to go. Seeing Grace and Temitope's comments just makes me feel, because yeah, they're actually right. It's not a fault of theirs, it's my fault. So I apologize. I also apologize when I joined the call. And I already set a reminder for this thing. I just had an emergency that I needed to. I couldn't be driving and making the call, so I needed to get home first. So but apart from not seeing, and the beauty about it is that the marking system or the grading system that was given to us, like an assessment guide, does not have presentation in it. It's more about the content and not how you presented. So it's still not going to affect your score at the end of the day. So how you presented is not part of the assessment, but rather what is in your slide. So Grace and Temitope, nothing. If I had watched you guys presented, I think I would still have had this score, because there is no mark for eloquence or whatever. So that's it.
All right. So I'll be sharing the scores now on how the panelists have taken it. I want us to take it in good faith. It's more about feedback, how we did well, rooting for all of us. So please confirm if you can see my screen. So based on market research, Team Giza has 5, has 4. For Team Titan has 4, 5, almost same mark. Then Team Colossus has 2, 3. For Team Colossus, Apollo, we have 4 and 4. Marketing campaigns, product launch, and GTM strategies and sales enablement. These are the criteria, and these are the scores awarded. Now, the end, the time, creativity, and coordination, the time allotted was also given. So at the end of it, the total point for Team Giza from the 2 panelists, the aggregate average score is 20. For Team Titan, we have 21.5. For Team Colossus, we have 16.5. For Team Apollo, we have 19. Well done to you guys. Well done. We all did very well. I hope we will be able to take the feedback, good faith. We might be able to implement it. And yeah, even in our real life case scenario, we'll be able to remember, and we can always reach out to our facilitator, Charlie, through LinkedIn. That's most of them post their social media platform. Thank you so much, Everest and Khadija, for joining and for the feedback. It's going to go well in our career journey. Thank you, Sarah, for bringing such a proactive question. By this time, I want to do some shout outs to some group. Shout outs to Team Apollo, yes. I will say the phone, the vibes, laughter in the group chat, well done. For all right, I guess the panelists will be able to do that. Finish. All right. For team, there's this team Giza. Thank you for finishing even at the, should I say, the 10th, 11th hour. I remember there was a time I had to post that it's possible there's going to be a dissolvement. Thank you for bringing it all in at the last minute. Everybody just have to pull it in, and for not letting the group dissolve at the end. Thank you each and every one of us. For the one that always come on time, Temitope, thank you so much. Thank you everybody for making the bootcamp a success. Khadijat, would you want to answer the question that was posted on the group chat before we call it a session? I think I can just stop.
What question is that? Okay. Apollo.
Yeah, it's a question about time, but it's both time, creativity, and coordination. So
Yes, exactly. It's 3 things.
yeah. So for time alone, I mentioned it that for time I couldn't judge because I wasn't there when you presented.
It's not okay.
So
Because I can see someone else still saying it's not just time, it's 3
the
things
three
that
things
are
together.
factored in.
All right. I hope we are able to get that.
I couldn't judge because I wasn't
Okay.
there when you presented.
It's not okay. Because I can see someone else still saying it's not just time, it's 3 things that are factored in.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming.
I hope we are able to get
I
that.
couldn't judge because I wasn't there when you presented.
I'm sorry, can you hear me? There was a feedback. All right, do we have comment from any of our learners from the feedback, how the demo day is, at least maybe one from each group before we call it a session? Hi, Victoria Michael. Would you want to give the feedback on how the feedback was, the demo day, how it says to you, the feedback, how you are going to implement it going forward and all of that? Victoria Michael, can you hear me? Okay, hi, Jide, how you there? Can anybody hear me?
Yes, we can. Can hear you.
Okay, you enjoyed working with your team, Team Giza. Yeah, Team Giza. Team Giza actually surprised me. Well done, Team Giza. Well done. Who else can I call? Is Judy on the call? Hi, Ife Olua. Any feedback from your end? All right. Anybody that wants to give feedback, the floor is open in case you want to give feedback. It's like all of us are just dropping it on the chat instead of talking. All right, no problem. What next after the demo session? We have our career session tomorrow, just like I've said. We have a career session tomorrow. I'll be dropping a link on our WhatsApp. It's called A Gift from You to Us, called Feedback. You grade how the bootcamp has been so far, how you enjoyed the session so far. And also the assessment is going to be opened tomorrow for you to be able to take the assessment session. Please kindly attend to it on time. I think it spans just 1 week. So within that 1 week, please attend to it. And there's a pass mark of 80%, and the certification will be awarded to you. Thank you so much, Khadijat and Everest, for making time to come to us and to impact us in another way in our product marketing system. Thank you so much, everybody. Yes. I'll confirm that and then I'll get back to us on our group chats. Thank you so much, everybody. The room is open if you have any feedback, question, or something that you're awesome. If you have any feedback, comments, thank you so much, everybody. And please let's have wonderful rest for the weekend.
Thank you so much. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah. Your certificate will be issued after the after you've taken the test. Yes. Don't worry, it's going to be done. Yes. Don't worry, it's going to be done.
Hi everyone. Good evening. This is Favor here. I just wanted to say congratulations on behalf of Trefford. Congratulations on completing the presentation today. I understand it's not been easy. The journey has genuinely not been easy. So I just want to say big congratulations to everyone who has taken time to join the program and complete it down to this point. Well done to you all. Every team that has, taken time to work on it and present. I think it's a plus to all of you. Like we say, for everything you have to learn to do, you have to do it to learn it. And you doing your case study project, irrespective of the score that you've gotten here today, means that you have learned by doing. So congratulations to everyone that put in the work. And yeah, well done to you all. Just wanted to drop that in, as we call it, great. So bye for now, guys. Definitely will be in your DMs to make sure we complete the bootcamp successfully. Bye.